The Incas Room is potentially the pièce de résistance of the house. Many people say there are many parts of this house that are equally magnificent, and that is true, but the Incas Room is really very special. First of all, 680 Park Avenue is a gem. It is a magnificent townhouse, and as part of our wonderful job is to make sure that this house is properly restored and properly cared for. The house is 100 years old. It's got huge history from 1906 to 1912. It was a private home that then became the embassy and the embassy residence of the Soviet Union, with people like Khrushchev coming and staying in the house. And then it was purchased by the Marquesa de Cuevas and ended up in the hands of the Americas Society, thanks to David Rockefeller. So the house is very special. We hadn't really touched the Incas Room. And as we would go in there, we realized that the wallpaper was deteriorating. And for us, it was very important that we arrested that deterioration, and we made sure that this wallpaper, this paper, would last forever.
We are trying to stabilize this wallpaper and do the minimal amount of intervention to make it look more harmonious. Over the years, it's had tears and rips. There's been overpaint on it, staining. So after we documented, we surface cleaned the entire series with the dry cleaning sponges. And after we did that, we've started to do stabilizing of the paint and the paper. And at the same time, we've embarked on the in-painting.
The wallpaper in the Incas Room was brought here from France. It depicts the Spanish coming into Peru in the 1500s. If you look at the wallpaper, you will see that the person that actually painted it had never been to Peru. It was all from books, because you see Roman columns, you see many things.
It's a really interesting composition, really beautifully done. Probably the biggest challenge for us is to, without completely reversing the previous interventions, to make them read better. We're not repainting these, we're not trying to make them look better than they did originally. What we're doing is just doing either tiny little pinpoint painting with color matching. So that's the biggest challenge, is to take care of the damage that exists now and to marry the previous interventions, which may have not aged that well, with the original and what we're doing.
Each time I go in there and show it off, because it's one of the places that I try to take visitors, presidents, ministers, because it combines what we're all about. We're about Latin America, we're about the hemisphere. So the room has many fond memories for me, and frankly, I feel privileged to come to work every single day in such a magnificent setting.